Okay, Jesse James robbing the train. Jesse James was hiding behind the mountains. Then he come out as the train was coming. He started taking out his guns and start shooting. Bang, bang, bang. I'm Jesse James, and I'm a green son of a gun. Yeah, I'm a mean son of a gun. Now all you people get off. All you men get here on one side. All you women get on this other side. I'm going to rob all the women and I'm going to rape all the men. Yeah, I'm going to rob all the women and rape all the men. This little girl over there says, "Oh, Jesse, you mean you're going to rape all the women and rob all the men?" And then from the men's side comes this voice, "Oh, you shut up and let Jesse James do his own robbing the way he wants to." This fellow wanted to go to the Beauty Arts ball. He was reading the paper and seeing that it was going to take place in Hollywood. He needed a costume, but all he had was 50 cents. So he goes over to the costume shop and sees the proprietor and says, Mr. Proprietor, I want to go to the Beauty Arts ball, but I only have 50 cents to buy a costume." So he says, "Well, the only thing I can think of is fig leaves, like Adam used." He says, "Okay, let's look." So he got the fig leaves and he had him try it. He says, "Okay, try this one on." He tried it on, and then it was too small. He says, "Okay, try this one on." And it was too small. So then he got a big one, and he said, "Okay, try this on." And it still wouldn't cover it up. So he says, "Well, you can't go with as Adams. You might be able to go as Adam before he got kicked out of the garden." Then he says, "Oh, but I need to go. Can you think of something?" "Well, the only thing I can do to think of is you can throw it over your arm and go as a gas pump." These two guys are over in a country bar. They're out in the little sticks out there, little old town over there. And they've been all morning, they've been drinking, and they've been arguing who has the bigger penis. One says, "Hey, I got a bigger penis than you." He says, "No, my penis is bigger than yours." "No, mine is." "No," and the other says, "Mine is." Then the bartender, he gets tired of listening to all this. He says, "Hey, now you guys get the hell out of here. All you've been doing is this morning talking about how big your penises are." So they leave, and they're walking down the road, and they come to this little river, and it's got a bridge on it. And they're still going, "No, my penis is bigger than yours." "No, mine is bigger than yours." Anyway, he says, "I got to take a leak." He says, "Me too." So they get on the bridge, and they start leaking. And then the one says, "Geez, the water's cold." And the other one says, "Yeah, and it's deep too." They got this guy sitting at the movies, and he's rocking back and forth, rocking back and forth, rocking back and forth. And this guy in back of him is getting annoyed because he's got to move back and move his head back and forth so he could see. So this guy keeps going back and forth, back and forth. So the guy in the back slaps him outside the head and says, "Hey, why are you going back and forth for?" He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, but years ago when I was in the Navy, I was always on ships, and we always were out in rough waters, and the ship kept going back and forth, back and forth." So the guy slaps him again. He says, "That's no excuse." He says, "I got 22 kids, and you don't see me going back and forth, in and out, back and forth, in and out."